I don't even know how to go about this review. It's a rant, folks. Just Piranha 3DD. So basically, Piranha 3 double dicks. Oh, what's a double dick? It's fucking dick twice the size, all over your face, so you can't see straight. That's what double dick is. It's 3 double dicks in my face. So it's not just 3 dicks, it's 3 double dicks. Yes, I know it's double D, like big titties, but you rarely see that for 90 minutes. Not even 90 minutes, but because this movie isn't even that long. You rarely see those 3 fucking titties just in your face for night fucking. Okay. Oh, you're trying to be funny. I have to because I had to wake myself up because I know there's a guy on here who was a big fan of this film, Piranha 3DD. He has every right to. I hated this movie. I think it's a piece of shit. I think it's fucking unbelievably crappy. Now, right off the bat, I guarantee there's probably people out there who didn't even know this film was out, but this film is out. And the thing is, when it came out in the weekend box office, you know what it got? Not number 1, not number 2, not in the top 5, not in the top 10, not even in the fucking top 20. I shit you not. It came in at number 25. It was released in 86 screens and it made $182,000. So you're not going to see this in the film in the theater because it was only in 86 screens. But it's also on video on demand at the same time. So that's how you can see it, if you want to see it. Now, the first film, Piranha 3D, as is known as Piranha, I wasn't a big fan of the movie. I stressed that enough. I was not the biggest fan of this film because I like Elizabeth Shue, I like Ving Rhames, but they're not in the film that much. They're not the main stars. The main stars are these teenagers and kids that I could not give a rat's ass. I did not care about the kids. I did not care about the teenagers. The grandson of Steve McQueen, Stephen R. McQueen, I did not give a fuck about him. I didn't give a fuck about the teenagers who are the leads. And really, the only noteworthy scene is the Spring Break Massacre. Now, that said, I found this for brand new for $5. I'm like, you know what? That is some good special makeup effects that Greg Nicotero, Howard Berger created. There was some good makeup effects. That one scene, I could give $5 for. Alexandra Aja knows how to shoot gore. So even though I'm not a big fan of the movie, I could pick it up for $5 because it has one good scene in it. For me. And a lot of people who are bigger fans of the film. To me, I don't understand the overwhelming praise the critics gave this, because I've seen a lot of creature feature films. I think they're, in my opinion, better than this film, but yet this film got the overwhelming positive praise, but, you know, for just titties and gore. But I've seen a lot of movies with titties and gore. Just, the characters I liked, Elizabeth Shue, Ving Rhames, they were just very minor characters in a way. But at least it had one good scene, really, you know, good gore, stuff like that. If you disagree, that's cool. Get to this film, though. First and foremost, I don't know why this film was greenlit. Now, I know it was greenlit around the time that this film came out, but then this film didn't do well. I mean, it debuted, it didn't do that well, you know. Because a lot of times they greenlight sequels, and then they shut them down, like Green Lantern. Green Lantern was going to get a sequel, and then since Green Lantern didn't do well, they cut that shit. But they didn't do that for this film. And then I remember it was going to come out, I think, in the summer. Then it didn't happen. Summer of 2011, that didn't happen. Then it was going to come out in November of 2011. Then that didn't happen. And then no one knew when the fuck this movie was coming out. I think that's the thing. No one knew when the hell this movie was coming out. Piranha 3DD. And then finally they just put it out there in June. Pretty much in June. Like, okay, we'll just fucking throw it out there. And fucking no one really knew anything about it. Like, what? Really? It's out already? Yep. And the film is directed by John Gulager, who this guy should fucking quit directing. John Gulager, you should fucking quit. You made one good film. I love Feast. The first Feast, I love it. It had energy, and it had really just a visceral energy to it. He can't do that anymore. Feast 2, Feast 3, they both suck dicks. Piranha 3DD, it sucks 3 ways. It's dick, balls, and ass. It fucking sucks your dick, it licks your balls, and it eats your ass. Because this film is incredibly boring. It's incredibly short. I don't even know if fans of this film will even like this movie, because it really is a straight-to-DVD film, which is what I'm getting at. The first film didn't do well, so it just boggles my mind that, okay, you don't make a film, that a sequel to a film that wasn't that big of a hit, you don't make it in 3D, then you don't release it when people don't know when the fuck it's coming out, and 86 screens, but mainly on VOD, which you're not going to see in 3D. On video on demand, you're not going to see the 3D shit. So if you want to see in real 3D, whatever the fuck, you don't go to those 86 screens. No one's going to go that far for Piranha 3DD, which sounds like something that would have and should have just gone straight to DVD. And it has the same production value. This is like something you would see on the fucking Sci-Fi Channel. It really is. Or, if, you know, very low budget. John Gulager does not know how to fucking direct. He made one good film. He should really fucking stop and quit. And the writers of this film, they really need to get their head out of their ass, because they cannot write. Marcus Dunstan and Patrick Melton, like, okay, you know, you wrote Saw 4, Feast 2, Saw 5, Feast 3, Saw 6, Saw 3D, Piranha 3DD. The only film I could give you credit other than Feast is fucking... I could give you credit for The Collector, other than the shitty ending, which I'm hoping with the sequel you can fix that. But I don't know, after this, fuck. If this film had a $20 million budget, you would not see... This film has a... You would not see that $20 million budget. You really wouldn't. I cannot fathom that. Almost as much of a budget as fucking the original, well, the other 3D. But if I look more into it, let me see something. It says here that actually the film made some money, I guess, overseas, because it opened at number 6 to 10 million, but it made $83 million worldwide. So I'm guessing maybe that's how they went with it, because while it wasn't a big hit in the States, you know, it made some money overseas. So $83 million total worldwide. Maybe that's why they actually went forward with a sequel. I'm guessing that's why. And because the name value, maybe it'll rent some DVD copies. I know it's 10 minutes, and I'm not talking about the fucking movie, but yeah. These guys, the writer-directors, they all worked together on Feast 1. That was a long time ago. They've also done fucking Feast 2, Feast 3, and these are the same writers who wrote some of the fucking Saw sequels, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, right off the bat, it does not follow the first movie. Meaning, remember the first movie? It ended with a big fucking mega piranha killing a guy? That's never touched on. It just takes place fucking months later. I guess some random people exterminated them. The lake is dead. No one's gone there for tourism. And now it takes place on another lake. So no mega piranhas. No, nothing. No, like, oh, this is what happened after the first film. Nothing. No mention of Elizabeth Shue's character, the sheriff, nothing at all. Just fucking randomly on another lake, Gary Busey and John Gulager, of course the director's dad, they're just farmers. They see a fucking dead cow that farts out piranha eggs, because that's the fucking humor, folks. It farts out piranha eggs. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at a fucking piranha egg farting out of a cow's ass. And Gary Busey's in it for maybe 2 minutes at most. You know, I know the guy has brain damage, but he is actually a good actor. I just saw a film called Hider in the House. It's a pretty good fucking movie. He can be a capable actor. Actually use him. But no, he lights his fucking lighter. A fart escapes. It blows up the cow. Little baby piranha eat them. And really, the gore is nothing. Nothing to run home about. They just fall into the lake. Yeah, if Gary Busey pops out, grabs a little piranha, bites his head off, spits it out, and then just goes back into the water. And then, the film, of course, you have the water park. And really just introducing the characters. You have the lead girl, this guy, David Koechner. He's a guy who's kind of bald-headed. You've seen him in a lot of stuff. You look him up, Anchorman. You've seen this guy. He was in that movie called Waiting. I believe he was in that. That's the main boss. You've seen this guy before. He's on this water park, and he has all these strippers being lifeguards, so you get titties. Okay, doesn't excite me because I can just go watch porn for free. Boom, get what I want and head out. And he had fucking nudity in the first one, and really done better, to be honest. Two lesbians together, hey, well, two girls together, yeah, I'm okay. Done better than this movie. It's like they try to have the titties try to distract you from how boring this fucking movie is. Because this movie, they had so little material. This film is really an hour and 9 minutes. I'm not bullshitting you. It's 69. Maybe that was their joke. Oh, it's 69. Get it? Yeah, I get it. Like a fucking STD. It's an hour and 9 minutes. It'll say 80 minutes, but the other 11 or so minutes, 12 minutes, is fucking end credits. It's end credits, then you get some bloopers, some very unfunny bloopers and outtakes that you don't give a fuck about. End credits, oh, here's another blooper and outtake that you don't give a fuck about. 12 minutes of end credits with bloopers and outtakes. Like, literally, they did not have enough fucking shit for a full movie. And there are movies I've seen that are short, but they're entertaining, or they're fun, or they're interesting. This is not it. Like, literally, John Gulager and the writers had no fucking material, not even enough that you just get an hour and 9 minutes. Fucking pathetic. And the kills are beyond lame and uninteresting. The characters, there's nothing to do with them. The actors do what they can, like the lead girl, who's the stepdaughter of the asshole running the park. And like you have this kind of nerdy guy who likes her. The actors, they do what they can. I mean, I'm not going to hate on the actors. They're not terrible actors, but they have nothing to work with. They have nothing to work with in this fucking movie. I've literally seen this movie dozens and dozens of times done so much fucking better. Watch fucking Tremors. Hell, Tremors 2 Aftershocks. That was a straight-to-video film. That has miles more entertaining and miles more funny and miles more character than this fucking sequel. Like, other than introducing the characters, then, like, you have two in a van, and the van is not in parts, so it goes into the water. One guy's handcuffed. The girl's like, I will go get help. She stands on the van. The guy, like, is screaming. You see a little bit of fish run in, a little bit of nipping, and then that's it. And then later on, you find the girl's body at the bottom of the lake. And a little bit of nipping. And then that's it. Then you have stupid humor, like a guy humping the fucking, like in a swimming pool you have the drain, like the hole, you have a guy humping it. That's your humor. That's how you laugh. Ha 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 ha. And then you get two girls, the lead girl and this other girl, they get attacked and they're on this fucking pier and their fish are trying to pop through the pier. And then the lead girl, the nerdy guy, and this asshole deputy visit Christopher Lloyd. And his big joke is, oh, I made a YouTube video. I got more hits than the Laughing Diarrhea Baby. This is real dialogue. I know it's Piranha 3DD. I'm not supposed to take it seriously. But at least make it funny. Or smart. Or interesting. Or some kind of humor that actually works and makes you laugh. Not like, oh my god, man. I could watch fucking SpongeBob SquarePants episode that has more depth and humor and fucking laughter than your fucking movie. Like, it's Piranha. I mean, come on. This film was not even that bad at all. It makes this one an Oscar contender. By far. And then they go back to kind of the slutty girl. Because before, she was with her boyfriend. They took their clothes off. And she's like, oh, why are you touching me? And he's like, I'm not. And it's like little baby Piranha. So it's much later. And this girl's like, oh, I'm under so much stress. Please make love to me. I'm like, what? Make love to you? Like, I wish girls were like that. Oh, man, this whole stress, man. Please make love to me. I'm like, damn. I'm in the wrong state, I guess. Fuck. So they have this sex scene, and then you have the big money shot in the trailers where, I guess earlier when they were naked, they were, you know, in the water naked. I guess a fish crawled up her cooch. Either it stayed in there, or laid an egg in there. Take your pick. You can take your pick. Because then after she's not feeling well and she pukes, and then later on it crawls out of her cooch and bites on the guy's dick. The girl convulses, but then she's totally fine. And then the guy getting his dick cut, and you know, you see a fish on a dick. I'm like, you saw it in the first one, it eating the fucking cut off dick in the water and puking it back up. So the guy cuts his dick, and then the girl wakes up and like, oh, I feel better. Like, she doesn't know what happened. And I'm like, I understand this is Piranha 3DD, double dicks. There's blood all over. There's blood all over herself. And all she can say is, hey, I'm feeling much better. Hey, where are you? Hey, where are you? I'm like, there's blood on the walls. There's blood on the floor. There's blood on herself. If I had blood on myself, I'd be like, what's that? Holy shit, no, at all. Just, hey, where are you? Really? Really? Seriously? Are you that fucking stupid? And then the guy comes out and goes, what did you do? And then they both go to the hospital, and then you never see them again. It was kind of like major characters. You never see them again. And then, like, the lead girl has a fucking dream sequence. Remember that scene with the fucking piranha coming out of the faucet in the bathtub, comes at the screen? It's a fucking dream sequence. I'm like, really? And we're like 45 minutes in of an hour and 9-minute movie. And that's all that's happened. That's all. And then David Hasselhoff comes up. He's in the film for maybe 5 minutes at most. He's trying to write a song on a keyboard. He sees two girls that I guess he's macking on before or after. And then he's basically just on the fucking, you know, being a lifeguard. Has a little talk with this kid. Oh, you don't recognize me? You don't recognize me? When all shit's going down, someone tries to talk to him. He goes, no. Sees the kid. He fucking runs out, has the fucking Baywatch theme playing. Rescues a kid. And then that's it. That's pretty much all David Hasselhoff does. Ving Rhames. I like Ving Rhames, so... But, I don't know. They never explain how the fuck he survived. Just that he has no legs. And he says, like, don't listen to my pussy-ass mouth. Dump me in the water. Like, he's afraid of going in water. I'm like, this is fucking sad to see Ving Rhames in this performance. It really is. The only satisfaction I got is when things are going on. They basically, the shit that they rip off from Planetary. He gets the legs. He shoots a couple piranha. They try to buy his legs. Like, titanium, motherfucker, eat this. And just shoots a piranha. He saves a girl. Okay. That's like the only fucking decent part. But it's not even that decent because you have shitty ass fucking music playing. Like, extremely shitty music. Like, oh, 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 oh. I was like, what the fuck? Like, these guys don't know how to direct or write a fucking movie. Seriously. And, like, it's built up to this massacre at the water park, and there's nothing. A girl sliding down has got a piranha in her neck. Yeah, a bunch of people running around. Yeah, a bunch of people out. They're on the water, and then you see, like, little blood, and then you see a little close-ups of piranha nipping. That's it. That's it. At least this film, that scene, you had people falling apart, face is being ripped off, shit going down. But no, that's it. What I just explained is all that fucking happens. Or humor, like the humor they have is, oh yeah, one more thing, two more things. Other than that, one, a guy gets a piranha up his ass. And he's like, pull it out, and they pull it out. The second thing, the asshole stepfather, he drives, I swear to God, he's in a golf cart. He drives, and they say online it's cable, but it looks like fucking tape. Like, like ribbons. I swear to God, it looked like that. They say it's cable, but I swear it's bullshit. It's just fucking tape. Ribbons. He's going in a fucking golf cart, basically. He hits it, and it cuts his fucking head off. And I went, that's just fucking stupid. I know you're saying it's cable, but you're driving a fucking golf cart. No, I know it's not. I'm not asking for realism, but don't give me stupidity. Like, have it be funny or something. Like this film. Propeller rips the girl's hair in the face. Okay. Like this, though, is just pathetic. That's what it is. Pathetic. And then, like, their big plan is like a what the fuck. They just drain the pool. And somehow that kills a lot of the piranha. I didn't quite get that. But basically they just drain the fucking pool. And one girl, the lead girl's stuck, and the nerdy guy throws a trident. Like, you know what a trident is. It's like 3 points and then one stick, kind of like Little Mermaid shit. But it's like a kid's toy. He throws it, I swear it's a kid's toy, and it kills a fucking piranha or does something to it. I don't know how the fuck it managed. Rescues her, and then this fucking guy who had the piranha up his ass, he puts gasoline in these pipes, throws a joint, blows some stuff up. The toy trident flies up, and it fucking kills the asshole deputy because this toy falls down and through the guy's eye. I'm like, okay, that is literally not possible. That is fucking stupid. And I understand stupid and funny, but let it be funny. Please. This is fucking pathetic. And then basically, Christopher Lloyd calls back and says, oh my God, here's one more thing. They can walk. I'm like, really? And then the lead girl is like, yeah, I know. And you see a fucking... Now, I'm like, oh, you mean it grows legs? Like they fucking stole from Tremors 2, right? No. Literally, it's just the fish, same as always, but just wiggling on land. And then a little kid's being a dumbass, and it flies up and eats the kid's head. End the movie. And then you have fucking 12 minutes of fucking outtakes, bloopers, and fucking David Hasselhoff starring in Fish Hunter. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. This is fucking pathetic. Anyone who likes the first film, please be my guest. You will not like this film. In my opinion. Maybe you will. But this film, what is there to like? It's an hour and 9 minutes with 12 minutes of shitty outtake blooper footage. There's nothing to this film. There's nothing. Nothing. It's an hour and 9 minutes and nothing fucking happens. It's fucking boring. It's never funny. The gore is beyond lame, tame, and fucking the same. Same shit. Not even the same shit. It's not even as good as the one in this one. It's just they close up little niblets or maybe some bodies. And like the fucking massacre takes what, 5 minutes maybe at most. Ving Rhames shooting a couple fish, but he survives at least. Ving Rhames. David Hasselhoff goes, saves a kid. That's it. I should not be watching a movie and the best part is hearing the fucking Baywatch theme. That should not be the case. And they don't even kill David Hasselhoff. I'm like, damn. Like, I thought that was the point. They hire these celebrities to kill them, and they don't. Celebrities. Like, Christopher Lloyd, he's there for about as much screen time as the first film. Ving Rhames is in there for, what, 3 minutes at most? David Hasselhoff, maybe 5 minutes at most. This is a pathetic movie. There's nothing funny about this. There's nothing interesting about this. There's nothing scary about this. There's nothing remotely witty in the script. There's no good kills. Name a good kill in this movie, please. One. Here, though, at least you had, you know, when the shit's going haywire and they're pulling the body out and... At least, I mean, fuck, man. The characters do nothing for you. I mean, I have no problem with the actors. It's just nothing to them. Nothing. Nothing to this movie. I know I spent 25 minutes. Like, literally, if you're watching the movie, this is almost the length of the entire fucking movie, almost. No, literally, half of the movie is, boom, 25 minutes, you're halfway through the movie. For fuck's sake, pretty much. So this is pathetic. It's atrocious. Pathetic and atrocious. Atrocious. It's fucking Piranha 3 double dicks. Fucking unbelievably shitty. This film deserves to be a huge flop. It deserves the negative buzz it's getting. I know one guy loves the film very much. I'm sorry, I disagree. This film, I could show dozens and dozens and dozens of better creature features. Alligator. Fucking Alligator 2, the mutation's better than this even. All the Watchers. Watchers 2, Watchers 3, fucking what? Tremors 1, 2, even Tremors 3 is better than this fucking movie. Leviathan, Deep Star 6, fucking Piranha 2, The Spawning, with fucking better than this. And the ending. That they walk? Really? You don't even do it cool like Tremors 2 when they could walk. I figure, fuck it, why don't you just go with Piranha 2 Spawning and have them fly? You know what? I'm fucking surprised they didn't do that. Just have them fly. But no. That would have been my idea. Fuck it, if you don't... And they don't even follow the ending of the first film. Like, there's no mega piranhas at all. You never see a big, giant fucking... Like, wow, you put that in the first movie and you do nothing with it. There are no mega piranhas. That's what you should have had. Just them jumping, biting people in half, and fucking wiggling and biting a guy and have them pull back in. They're sliding down the water slide and a giant one's going back at them. And, like, there's a few people. It's like fucking, you know, the hippopotamus game, the, you know, 100 hippos. It just sliding there, just biting heads, boom, boom. Can you imagine that? Have, like, practical bodies and, you know, fucking shit, you know. Jumping up, take a big old chunk on the side of someone, or fucking half the face. Oh! Fucking, they do nothing. Nothing. Wow. But I better stop here, or this review will be as long as the fucking movie. See if you like, and if you love it, be my guest, but it's a fart in the wind, and a wet one at that, so thanks for watching, and take care. Later.